The two youngest teams in the NBA at the start of the season meeting in the Western Conference Finals. The Memphis Grizzlies, first trip out of the first round. Why did they get there? This man right here, Zach Randolph, scored 31 points in Memphis's Game 6 win over San Antonio. Also, Kevin Durant's first trip out of the first round in the playoffs, first quarter. And Kevin Durant doing the first thing that comes naturally. That's a steal. That's a jam. Durant cuts the lead down to one. He was 11 of 21 from the field. Zach Randolph also played strongly. How about 12 of 22 from the field? Little fadeaway on that play. 1 minute left in the quarter. Kevin Durant, get him the ball. That's a good idea. Grizzles Vasquez, no chance guarding the big man out there. He was 3 of 5 from distance, but Memphis still in front, 26-24. We take you into the second quarter now. OKC having trouble handling the ball. Turnover here. Shane Battier takes that one away. Then Serge Ibaka can't handle the Russell Westbrook pass, and it ends up Memphis ball. One more time, Mike Conley steals the Russell Westbrook pass. We go the other way. O.J. Mayo missing, but look at the hustle from the Grizzlies. Sam Young puts that one back up and in. OKC had 10 turnovers in the first half. Still second quarter. Russell Westbrook, alley-oop into Kevin Durant. Good plan. Durant, 10 points in the first half, but Memphis up 51-38. We're still in the second quarter. Mike Conley, what's he doing? Zach Randolph's even making threes. He took 1 3. He made 1 3. He made a key 3 in the first round series over San Antonio. Later, look at the hustle from the Thunder. But they're missing everything. Miss putback, miss putback, miss putback. Russell Westbrook going in strong. He misses again, but finally gets fouled, and he made a pair of free throws as we take you into the third quarter now, and more action from Kevin Durant outside, just smoking another 3. That cuts the lead down to 61-56. Russell Westbrook inside. He scored 29 points. Look at the Thunder making a comeback. Sam Young sharing, Marc Gasol over to Zach Randolph. Friendly roll. Zach Randolph has everything going for him. He had a game-high 34 points. Look at the steal on this pass. And it's Memphis going the other way, working it around. Shane Battier, yeah, you're not guarded. Take the 3. He takes it and makes it 80-71. Memphis in front in the third. Less than 10 seconds to go in that third quarter. It's Grizzles Vasquez finding Marc Gasol, and Marc Gasol just efficient in this game. 9 of 11 from the field. Fourth quarter now. Look at the Grizzlies. Again, working the ball around, and Shane Battier open, and that's just easy down low. Caps a 16-3 run for the Grizzlies. Back come the Thunder, though. Inside, nice jam. That is Serge Ibaka. More from the Thunder. Inside, that's Kevin Durant. Hoop and harm. Just under 8 minutes, just over 7 minutes rather. Russell Westbrook spinning inside, and look at the lead. It was once big double digits, now it's single digits, but again, Memphis comes back, fighting back. Zach Randolph knocking down another jump shot. The lead push to a dozen, 100-88. 3:23 to go in the game. Here come the Thunder again. 191 your score now. 193 your score right about now. Kevin Durant, as he tips it in, he had 33 points on the night, 193, so it's a 7-point game. The Thunder in striking distance, but 2 minutes to go. Marc Gasol one more time. Free throw line, jump shot, and yeah, Memphis, the team that knocked off the Spurs in the first round, goes into OKC and takes game 1. Your final score, 114-101. After knocking off the 1 seed in the opening round of the playoffs, the Memphis Grizzlies took game 1 from the Oklahoma City Thunder in the conference semifinals, and there's the man who put 2 hands on the game and took it right away from that man, Kevin Durant. Trying to slow down Zach Randolph, not an easy task, but one thing he can do, just knock down some threes. Durant, 2 of 2 from distance. OKC up in the game early, and there's the other part of the two-headed monster, Russell Westbrook knocking down a shot. Mike Conley, theme alert, he was hot, 10 of 15 from the field. Later, James Harden, you don't like this shot normally, but if you're beating buzzers, you'll take anything. And James Harden, beautiful shot there. Later, O.J. Mayo up top to Sam Young, who jumps like a young man on that one and throws it down. Later, Darrell Arthur jumps like an Olympian on this play, just crushes that one. Zach Randolph inside, missing. OKC playing some tough defense, but Darrell Arthur there again for the putback. Memphis hanging tough in game 2. Kevin Durant handling like a point guard, driving like a small forward, finishing like the league's top scorer. OKC still in front in the second quarter. Russell Westbrook fading away. That works. He had 22 points on the night as we take you into the second half. Kevin Durant topped the key jumper. Of course, it goes down. It's Kevin Durant. Later, Russell Westbrook push shot. That works as well. Check the lead out. OKC up by 13 later in the third outside. Mike Conley again with another three-pointer. He had 24 points on the night, 3 of 5 from distance. Kevin Durant's distance is right there at the 10 on this play. Taking the alley-oop and throwing it down into the fourth quarter. OKC up by 13. Make it 10. O.J. Mayo delivering off the bench with 16 points. Eric Maynor delivering off the bench for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He was 6 of 7 from the field. Nick Collison out to Serge Ibaka on the jump shot. The Thunder just running away with this game. They're up by 15. Later, it's Ibaka going down in a heap. That's not good news if you're the Thunder. However, late word, Serge Ibaka will be at practice tomorrow. It's a tweak to his left ankle, but yes, he's going to be okay. So the Thunder take down the Grizzlies and even this series at 1 game apiece. Your final score in this one, 109-102.
As Kevin Durant, the Thunder were trying to get that win in Memphis. Meanwhile, Zach Randolph and the Grizzlies did not want to give ground. They wanted to go up 2-1. Here's Kevin Durant, what we're talking about. Outside, he'll take it and knock down that three, but he only had 2 in the game. And Oklahoma City is up by 2. Then Kevin Durant, pass is tipped, stolen by Grizzles Vasquez.
Well, those plays right there that Smitty's talking about, Vince, is shutting down the lane. And now Grizzlies are getting easy buckets off the Thunder's turnovers.
Mayo had 18 off the bench. Memphis up by 2. Kendrick Perkins now to a cutting Westbrook. Part of a 14-3 Thunder run in the second quarter.
That's good basketball right there. I love that play.
Going into a timeout now. Watch this. A little chippy. Zach Randolph, words for James Harden. Oh, I'd like to actually see that. I'd like to see that rather than Pacquiao and Mosley. I'd rather see this.
Well, look, Zach's trying to find out what you said about me. Make sure you're cool, because I'm about to go get the boards and buckets real quick
You
now.
might see that one on pay-per-view. Then Marc Gasol stopping the alley-oop.
Uh-oh, no, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
There we go.
Serge Ibaka. Knocked it down.
Mark Bryant working on his jump shot, huh?
Working on his jump shot. MB's the assistant coach. Way to go with him.
OKC is up by 8, and then the second half, Westbrook lob to Durant. There's an inside play.
Love it.
Oklahoma City is up by 10 at this point. Now O.J. Mayo.
That's valid.
Other battling inside.
There it is. Now it got
And
to
the three.
This coach calls him Juice with the money ball.
I like that.
But on this play, watch Serge Ibaka. He re-injures that left ankle.
Ow.
Battling down low, headed to the locker room after this, but he was actually going to be okay. I mean, this was a very, very frightening moment if you're a Thunder fan. But he walked it off, bounced back, and came back in. Oklahoma City is up 70-57 at that point. Now Zach Randolph fouling Nick Collison. Is that a flagrant?
That's called first down. First and goal.
Wow.
Whoa.
Ride him,
Drags him
horses.
to the hardwood.
Ride him, horses.
You know what? Sam Young only had 4 points in
Oh,
the
he
game.
was the old man faking bang on his head, Vince.
That was a big one. Oh, look out. Sam I am.
Let's
Oklahoma City.
go. What's on the island? Where are you going,
Where you
DD?
going, Tony? Oh, he's
Let me go. Let me come on back.
Oklahoma City 76-69, and Westbrook tries the floater, called for the charge.
Wow.
Westbrook looking for Durant,
Tony Allen.
throws it out of
Tony Allen,
bounds.
that's a Tony
he
Allen
had half the turnovers for the Thunder, 7 of their 14 turnovers.
There's nothing you
Zach,
can do about that, Nick Collison.
Nope.
Hand up, so what?
Mike Conley, big fourth quarter.
Boy, has he grown up in front of our eyes.
Yes, indeed.
Grizz down by just 1. Both teams exchanged free throws, game tied at 86. Mayo missing the floater with 18 seconds left. And this is what it came down to. The scoring leader also missing. 4 seconds left. Still tied at 86. On the other end, another star will take an attempt.
Zach Randolph, great step back. 3D, you hit it. Great contest by Serge Ibaka. He got some space, Zach Randolph, but look at the recovery from Serge.
That's actually close.
It's close, wasn't it? Look at that.
It's off the front of the iron. So we go to overtime. Mike Conley, again, picking up where he left off in the fourth quarter. He had 18 points in the game. 10 in the final period. Memphis up by 4. Zach Randolph.
Zebo, that's
With the
Zebo.
tip. With the
Rebound.
tip.
With the tip. He got
21 rebounds. How high did he jump?
maybe a half inch off.
Thunder and Grizzlies, and yes, flooding in Memphis. Obviously, folks in that city a bit concerned they would escape through basketball. Nate Robinson couldn't escape a pregame incident, some stitches in his eye, and that was just the beginning of the night for these two teams. Russell Westbrook hitting the circus shot as we go straight to the fourth quarter here, guys.
You look at some of these plays, and this was a fabulous game. This is a foul and a rebound by Zach Randolph, gets to the free throw line. Unbelievable energy, effort by both these teams.
Yeah, Randolph made both free throws. Perkins fouled by Marc Gasol. He'd miss both free throws. We show you the first and then the second. And so now 19 seconds left, 3-point game, and the block on Westbrook. So a chance for Memphis to tie with time running down in the fourth.
Well, to this point in the game, Mike Conley 1 for 10 in the basketball game. His team down by 3. Got to get a 3 off. He does over Perkins. And you see the reaction in Memphis. Unreal shot by Mike Conley. Extends the game. Here's Oklahoma City's chance at the end of regulation. Westbrook off the baseline. No good. So an overtime period upcoming.
Yeah, same price, more playoffs. Here we go. Thunder up 2. Harden misses. Perkins doesn't. They go up 4.
Love what James Harden did in this game, and this shot was just unreal. Not enough touches for Kevin Durant. He catches that one in rhythm deep. Nothing you can do about it.
O.J. Mayo and James Harden battling here. Heads up play, no pun intended. Mayo off Harden. They'd have to review it. You see Lionel Holland saying it went off his face. Indeed, it did go off his face. Memphis ball.
Watch this play by Marc Gasol on the missed layup. Kicks it out to Conley with the tap. He finds Mayo in the corner for a 3. Put Memphis within 3.
And then the turnover, we go the other way.
You saw Mike Conley. I thought he made a great decision. Slowed it up, and I guess he looked at it and said, I hit the other one, but just wasn't the right play at that time. Thought you should have ran some clock, especially Zebo had Nick Collison on his back.
And then eventually Westbrook fouled. It was Conley's 6th, so he's out of the game. Westbrook hits both free throws. We show you the second there. So it's a 3-point lead, 16.3 seconds left to go in overtime.
And who subbed in for him, Smitty?
Vasquez, you gotta love it. Just get it up there. He's a gamer.
Booyah! His first made 3 of the series. First one.
Bingo!
Took, actually. 1 for 1 in the series. How big is that? First overtime. Big shot.
And another chance for the Thunder to win it and end the thing. No.
Did not like that play selection for OKC. Nothing, nowhere Kevin Durant could go. Got the basketball a little late, and here's Memphis again. Vasquez making another play. You gotta love it. He's a gamer.
And nodding his head like he's been there before. At the other end, OKC, yes. Harden for 3. We're tied at 117. Randolph misses. Gasol doesn't. Memphis up 2. 34 seconds left in the second overtime. Westbrook, he had 40 points in the game.
Yeah, take that, Russell Westbrook, aggressive, trying to get himself into the lane. Still made a couple questionable plays, but a huge offensive game for him.
Now, this was a chance to win it for Memphis.
This is just a battle. Unbelievable.
Yeah, unreal. We're both saying unbelievable at the same time. This is a timeout, not a foul. So Harden gets the ball, calls the timeout. 6 seconds left in the second overtime. Westbrook with another chance. No, again. Are you kidding me? We go to a third overtime.
You know, great pressure by Tony Allen. I thought he gambled a little bit on that play. Just try to stay in front of him. Westbrook, I know you'll take that look again from the elbow.
Serge Ibaka dealing with an injured ankle, sat a lot at the end of the game in the overtimes, comes in, and what's he do? Nails a shot.
Well, after Perkins picked up his 6th foul, Ibaka had sat a very long time. He made a great defensive play along with Durant here. After he made that bucket, Oklahoma City with a chance down the stretch to seal it.
Who do you go to, Smitty?
Kevin Durant with the bing, bing, bang. Ooh, real quick on Shane Battier. I know Shane said, what can I do about that? He's 6'11", handling it that way. You just got to sit there and watch.
Yeah, and the score tells part of the story. Grizzlies and Thunder 48 hours after that epic 3 overtime win by OKC. Back at it again in Game 5. And the rebound. Tied at 2. First quarter, nobody picks up Durant. You may want to, get in his way. He's a 2-time scoring champ. Not a bad idea.
That was impressive for me to see him drive that basketball and dunk the basketball with 2 hands.
Thunder turned it over here. Tony Allen leads the break, finds Mike Conley for the layup. Memphis up 12-6. James Harden knocks down the 3. We're tied at 17, and that's the way the first quarter ended.
Yeah, but
17-17.
And James Harden, normally a good barometer for OKC as to how they're playing. Zach Randolph, that was one of the few highlights Zebo had in this game.
Shane Battier with a steal there. His pass is stolen. Eventually, Daquan Cook comes up with the layup for the Thunder, who were up by 2. And then OKC out on the break. Russell Westbrook to James Harden.
Oh, nice.
That's nice basketball. Plus 13 in fast break points for the Thunder, just getting outrunning Memphis.
Westbrook had 6 assists on the night.
That was easy.
It was easy.
It was an assist, though.
Yes, Thunder closed the half on a 16-4 run. Second half, all OKC. Sam Young misses Westbrook to Durant. Pulling away up by 13. Pick and roll here. O.J. Mayo to Marc Gasol. The Grizzlies, who have come back from a couple different double-digit deficits to force overtimes in this series.
There, didn't you, Matt?
I did a little bit. It happens. Trying to do it again, but it's not going to happen.
Did you see how far he took off way before that restricted line?
Yeah. That boy, that young man's an athlete.
That put him up by 12 and never really got close after that. Durant knocks down the pull-up 3. 19-7 for the game and sat out the fourth quarter. 17-point lead. Serge Ibaka's still feeling competitive and argumentative. He's going to get teed up.
Yeah, I didn't think he deserved to get a tee here. I mean, you're going to have some emotion, and Mike Fratello talked about during the broadcast.
Just a reaction,
That's
a little bit
what
of reaction.
The playoffs are about.
There's an overt reaction. That's what that was.
But it was not overt.
It was overt. It was absolutely overt.
I thought the official overreacted.
It may not have been offensive, but it was overt.
It wasn't offensive, huh?
I thought it was invert.
That doesn't make any sense.
I know. That's what I thought. It didn't make any sense.
Daquan Cook in the corner for 3. It's a 22-point lead. Then Nazem Muhammad knocks it away from Mike Conley. Cook.
He had a nice game. 6 for 7, 18 points. What a big lift that he gave OKC Thunder off the bench.
So the Thunder take.
Do or die for the Grizz in Game 6 of their semifinal Friday, trailing OKC 3-2 headed in. Kevin Durant and company feeling confident after laying the beat down their last time out. KD off the glass here, got off to a good start in this game. Plus the foul, I should add. But he got ice cold as the game progressed. How you like that look? That's Rudy Gay on the bench, the Grizzlies' best ball player. Just imagine how good they'd be if they had him on the floor. Anyway, they do have guys like O.J. Mayo. He gets the jam. Russell Westbrook responding. OKC out by 5. Make that 7. Westbrook to the cup once again. He was having his way in the painted areas. 25 points, 4 assists, asserting himself on the offensive end early on. James Harden going hard off the bench. He had 14 off the pine. Memphis trying to answer back. Shane Battier with the rainbow to beat the buzzer. Grizz still trailed by 10 headed into the break. In the third, trying to chip away at that lead. And we got ourselves a tie ball game. Zach Randolph with the bucket. Russell Westbrook, he can do it as well. KD, he's going to miss. That's okay. Serge Ibaka, the shot blocker, with the jam. 65 apiece now. Mayo, creamy. Grizz out by 3. Durant, the bucket, plus the foul. But as I mentioned, did not shoot it great. Shane Battier played some great D on him. 3 of 14 shooting, just 11 points for KD. Meanwhile, that man is a beast. Every day is Halloween. The Grizz went to Zebo, their star player down the stretch, and he delivered. 30 points, 13 rebounds. Grizz bounced back in a big way, forcing a Game 7 Sunday at the Ford Center. Oh, it's going to be a good one.
It's the very first Game 7 of the 2011 NBA playoffs. Conference semifinal action between the Memphis Grizzlies and Oklahoma City Thunder. Kevin Durant couldn't sleep. He's coming off his worst performance in his playoff history. 3 of 14 in Game 6. He scored just 11 points. We start Game 7 with Mike Conley driving to the rack and going for the little up and under. Memphis in front early. They're still up by 3, but Nick Collison playing some defense, and Russell Westbrook, like a freight train, playing some The Thunder down by 1 in the first quarter. We're into the second quarter now. James Harden on the drive, little up and under move. That's old man basketball. James Harden does it better than anybody, and the Thunder in the lead. And adding to it, Kevin Durant outside. We've got a theme alert for you. Durant on fire in this game, again from outside, purifying another three-point attempt. He was 4 of 9 from distance in the game, and that, my friends, will get it done. Into the third quarter we go. Zach Randolph just been carrying the Grizzlies in this playoff series. Another double-double for Randolph. OKC up by 4, make it 6. No foul on that play. Watch the replay. Russell Westbrook up top, and Kevin Durant on the business end of that alley-oop. Mike Conley also playing well in this series. Splashes home a three-pointer there. He had a nice game for the Grizzlies. He went for 18 points, but look at the Thunder on the run outside. Get it to 3-5. Durant, another three-pointer. Playing some defense. He gets the block on one end, part of the same play on the other end. He's the trailer, and he knocks down the 3. Durant went absolutely crazy. 39 points on the game. Time winded down in the third quarter. James Harden, please, for 3. James Harden, the man off the bench, scored 17 points for the Thunder. They're up by 16 in the fourth. O.J. Mayo trying to keep things close. That cuts the lead down to 13 with just over 8 minutes to go, but back come the Thunder in a hurry. Russell Westbrook goes for a triple-double for the Thunder. Here's a dish inside to Durant. Big game for Russell Westbrook. 14 points, 14 boards, 10 assists for him. And then there's another one of those dishes to Durant down low. OKC up by 17. And watch him work it the other way real quick. James Harden, fancy passing to Durant for the jam. And the Thunder advance to the conference finals to take on the Dallas Mavericks. Your final score in this one, it's a big win, 105-90.